What up, Large?
Hey, that's my man. How you been?
I'm great.
Good.
Hey, never better, my man. Never
Good.
better.
Good. You better be. You
Yeah,
fucking better be. I'm be
that
all.
time for sure.
I'm
No
gonna be.
lie.
I'm gonna be all over your ass right now in this fucking interview.
I'm ready for it. What's up, baby?
I'm gonna tear you apart, motherfucker.
And I'm a counterpuncher.
How you been though? You good?
Oh man, never better. To be real.
Good. How's Dad?
Honestly, Dad is doing great. He's excited. He can't wait for me to just go out there and turn it up.
He's still crazy as all fuck. He is a crazy son of a bitch, Dad. I love
I know. Yeah. Hey, at least he's him, right? At least he's real.
him. Yeah, I remember he was walking around the office swinging the baseball bat. That guy
Yeah,
looked like
yeah,
he's been in a couple of them. Hey, everybody, welcome on back to the 13th round. This is Barstool Boxing, and I'm Large. And I'm sitting here with a guy that I like. I've always liked. I had seen him first in a radio show in 2019, like mid-year. He was fighting a guy, Nakatani or something, and it was like a disappointing win. People didn't think it should have went the distance, so people talked some shit about this guy when he went the distance with Nakatani. 6 months later, I'm ringside in MSG, and he's fighting a guy named Richard Comey for the IBF lightweight title, and he gets him out of there in 2 rounds. Gets him out of there in 2 rounds, becomes the IBF champion. Then you go almost a year later into 2020, and it's in the bubble. I'm ringside again, and against a generational fighter, one of the best fighters that I think I've ever seen, Vasily Lomachenko, and he takes him the distance, wins in a unanimous decision. I win a ton of money that night. I'm one of the only people in print that said that he was going to beat Lomachenko. It's one of my best calls ever. Fast forward another year, he comes back to the Garden. Obviously, I'm ringside again. I bet a fucking boatload on this son of a bitch. The first time I bet a heavy favorite, just thinking it was easy money. There was an upset. Now he's been in the weeds for almost a year, but he's back. He's Teofimo Lopez. He's 5 pounds heavier, and I love the fact that he's 5 pounds heavier. The reason I didn't like Lomachenko against you is because I don't think Lomachenko is a lightweight, and you're a big-ass lightweight. And now I think you're no longer a lightweight. I'm tending to think you agree with me, so I'm done talking. Teofimo Lopez, welcome back to the 13th round. Welcome back to Active Boxing. How you feeling, champ?
I'm feeling great. Thank you. Appreciate you, Large, and thank you to everyone, man, especially in the team of 13th round. Thank you guys for everything. I'm excited. You know, we back full attack and just here to make you some money too in the meantime.
Oh, you owe me. We're even. We're even right now. You know what I'm
We're
saying?
even,
So,
Steven. Love it.
I think so. Talk to me about this weekend. So it's a top ranked card. It's on ESPN. So ESPN Plus is reading at the preliminary fights, and then they got their little golden boy coming up. That guy Xander. I like this kid a lot. He's going to be on the ESPN, and then after that, the main event is going to be my man Teofimo Lopez versus Pedro Campa, who's a vet. He's a veteran. He's been around longer than you. He's 30 years old. He's 34, 1-1, 23 KOs. Never seen anybody like you before on his resume. How are we feeling about Pedro Campa in particular, and as far as this being the beginning of the takeover part 2?
Honestly, you know, this is my first time fighting at 140 officially. You know, I'm making my junior welterweight debut, and I feel excited. You know, definitely this is someone that is going to be that's definitely going to give me a tough run for my money. You know, he's someone that comes forward. He's a Mexican style, aggressive. You know, he comes to look for the fight. He finds a way to win. You know, he's very wide with his shots. However, you know, he tags them. It's interesting. You know, so I trusted my team. I trusted my father, who's still my head coach and will always be. You know, we working on different things. You know, I'm working on bettering myself. You know, and you know, I honestly believe that this is going to be a tough test. You know, it's definitely a tough test for me, even though people may not know who this guy is. You know, his record and everything shows. You know, this guy's gonna come out there, swing hard, try to bully me. And we have every tactic to beat this guy.
34, 1-1, and that's a nice record. That's a nice record, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, so you're not getting some guy off the street. And if I made it seem that way, I apologize, but I don't think I did. But you're right. I think this guy's going to come right at you. And I think it's going to be interesting because in your last fight, you came right at George, right from the beginning. So I think there's going to be an opportunity to see like that Teofimo, possibly a patient Teofimo, a power puncher. The guy is touchable, like you say, when he swings wide. So if we get to see some of those powerful straight hands, I think it's going to be a pretty electric fight. And by the way, it's for free on ESPN. Thank you, Top Rank, one of the best stables in the fucking game, and they put this up there for free. I appreciate that. All righty, so you've been training in South Jersey. Is that correct?
Yes, I've been out there training in Old Dog Boxing Club. That's two of my camps I've done in New Jersey was for the preparation of Richard Comey and for Vasily Lomachenko. So, I just felt like it's best that I go out there. I'm more focused, I'm more determined out there, and especially after this one career loss that I've had, it's just trying to get everything back in order. When I think about it, my son is here in Vegas, so I can't split the times right now. There's too much on the table. And eventually my son he will understand that as he gets older, that dad got to go to work and make a living for him. So it's all about just placing the right people around. And I'm excited for just coming back out here.
Those baby sneakers are expensive. I know. Listen, how angry are you? Like, I just spoke with a gentleman. Maybe you heard of him, Canelo Alvarez, and he's coming off that Dimitri Bivol fight and going into the Triple G. The part 3 of that, and he's angry after a loss. He was angry after Mayweather. He's angry after this. How angry are you? 17-1 with how many knockouts? 17-1 with 12 knockouts. How angry are you going into this fight?
Anger-wise, I'm more determined than anything,
Okay.
But definitely it's a lot of fire in me built. I think that it's really just I'm more at peace though. However, peace of mind. You can't just be angry because then you let your emotions get the best of you, especially when you go into a fight that is very competitive. But absolutely, I definitely want it to be. I want my name to be marked forever. I need I need my name to be heard. I need it. So yeah, I'm livid.
Yeah,
I'm
so if you do go over sudden now, so you're 140, you ever going back to 135?
No, absolutely not.
You're done. It's not good for your body.
No, not at all. Unless I want to commit suicide and go down 135 like that, by all means, I'm not doing that. No, man, I just can't. Overall, my body, everything. I mean, I've been at that weight since I was 14, basically. So it's a big difference. I'm 25 now. I just turned 25, and my body has outgrown that weight class probably 2 years ago. Even with the Lomachenko fight, I felt like I was lighter. So we're just moving on, moving forward, and that's really it. The mindset is just put one foot in front of the other.
So let's talk about 140. Let's look ahead. And I know fighters don't like to look ahead. I really don't care. I got to look ahead. So let's look at the studs at 140. If Josh Taylor sticks around there, how do we feel about Josh Taylor?
Oh, to be real, I really want that fight next. You
Really?
know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure.
So there's not a run up when you're moving from a career 135 to a 140. Like, I think this is a good opponent for you. I think this is going to be a competitive fight. I like you a lot in this fight, obviously. I think this is a good fight. You don't need any more run ups before you get in with a guy like Josh Taylor, who is a big super lightweight, light welter, whatever the fuck they're calling it nowadays. You don't need a couple in there first?
No, not at all. Absolutely not. Listen, I mean, I went in there when they thought I was not experienced for Lomachenko, who had 396 wins in the amateurs and only one defeat. Two-time Olympic gold medalist, and I went out there and just really messed up the whole matrix.
You dominated him.
Exactly.
I was there, and I think I was the 6th or 7th round. I was yelling, "Hey, how about throwing a punch?" Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was one of those things where he just couldn't get anything out. And I know there was a shoulder issue, all that kind of stuff, but was what it was. And I get your point there. You weren't ready then, and look what happened. But so all these names I could throw out: Regis Prograis, Prograis Zepeda, winner of that fight, Jose Ramirez. None of these guys are. All those guys are up next if they want to be.
Absolutely. I just got to go and convince Top Rank, convince the stable, convince everybody that is doing their part, the matchmakers and everything, that I'm focused, I'm here to stay. I'm not no one-hit wonder. I'm not someone that just won all the belts to become undisputed just to lose everything. That's not what I came out here to do. I came to become a 2-time undisputed world champion, 3-time undisputed world champion, make history and break records, things that haven't been done. I'm looking for the glory, and that's really it. So I got to convince everyone else out there that yes, I am the guy, and put me with whoever. I'm ready for everybody.
And it starts this Saturday,
I
right? It
know. I'm
starts this
excited.
Saturday on
Take
ESPN. I
back.
know.
The
I'm very
take back.
fucking excited. I was supposed to go down and see you work out last week. Then all of a sudden a sponsor came in and large wasn't that important anymore. I get you, fucking Teo. I get you chasing that fucking green. That's okay by me.
Never that.
Let's talk about some lightweights and getting them up. And these are the ones that you love talking shit about, and I love to hear you talk shit about. But obviously, the Tank Davis Ryan Garcia fight seems to be falling apart. Ryan Garcia seems to be the guy who's been a little bit more cards on the table with that. If I'm saying who's ducking who, I'm kind of thinking it's Tank Davis. So then Ryan Garcia said, you know what? Teofimo Lopez can get it then. So he says Teofimo Lopez can get it then. How do we feel about that, Teo? How do we? And I've done some work with Ryan. I was at the Tego fight, and I've seen him fight a couple of times, and I know what Ryan is. How do you feel about a fight against Ryan Garcia next week? You and him.
To be honest, be real. Like, yeah, that's cake. You know.
Is it? Yeah. So is that the easy one?
I mean, that's cake right there. I look at it like this, man. Ryan Garcia, he talks a lot. He calls a lot of fighters out. I have yet to see him call a fighter out and actually make it happen right there and then. So I'm not gonna go off of what he's been saying. You know, right now he got a little win over Javier Fortuna, you know, and he feels like he could just take on anybody, you know, so that's okay. You know, that's okay. Let him be what he has to be. But let's see if he keeps that same energy after Saturday night, what I do. So, you know, Oscar De La Hoya is going to be coming to my fight. He's going to be tuned in. He's going to be sitting next to, he's going to be sitting next with Bob Arum and everything. So we'll see if we can run a match after this.
That's an exciting fight to me. I mean, obviously, you and Tank Davis is a very exciting fight, too. Tank's a very exciting fighter, but you've never ducked him. How about having Kambosos, inviting Kambosos to come up and check what it's like at 140? I mean, I know Kambosos has Haney in Australia and whatnot, but, I mean, is that sort of down the line, too, where you say, hey, everybody, I stepped up. If you guys want to step up to where I am now, I'm going to beat the shit out of you up here.
Absolutely. You know, I think that they have no choice but to go up to 140. I mean, look, I'm starting the wave. I'm starting that. You know, pushing that needle. And Kambosos is going to lose again to Devin Haney, and he's not going to have no one else to fight. So he's going to have to come up to 140 to see me. We could do a rematch. You know, everything's there. The whole table's there for everybody. Whoever wants to come, and as long as we have it on contract, let's make the fight happen. I don't see why not. You know, I shouldn't hear no excuses, and I shouldn't have these guys try to overprice themselves. You know, if they really believe they are the best, then do what I did. Take $1 million. Fight the pound for pound best fighter in the game and go out there and beat him. You know what I'm saying?
No, 100%. Did it when you had 15 fights in you. All right, so the title of the blog that's going to correspond with this is Where the Fuck is Teofimo Lopez? And I'll tell you where he was. South Jersey training for this fight, which is going down on Saturday night versus Pedro Campa. It's going to be in Resorts World in Las Vegas. You can catch it on ESPN. Teofimo Lopez is back. Teofimo Lopez is now a super lightweight or light welterweight. I'm still not sure which one. Which one do you like better?
It could be junior welterweight, super lightweight.
Junior welterweight, yeah. But do you like one of them better? You can tell me.
No, either or.
Okay, cool. So
I got no preference really.
I'm going to say super welter. Fuck it. So I'm going to say super lightweight. Excuse me. So now at 140, let's see how devastating he is. Let's see how back he is. Let's see how healthy he is. All those questions get answered on Saturday night when he steps into the ring for the first time in just about a year, and I personally can't fucking wait. Teo, will you come back and speak to me after the win, perhaps?
Absolutely. We could arrange that right after the fights. We could arrange that on a Monday, Tuesday, either or. Don't matter to me, man. I'm open for everything. I got a long-term goal, and it's all about staying consistent with it. So I'm ready for everything afterwards.
Excellent, brother. Even though we're even on money.
Go ahead.
We're even on money, but I'm still in your corner, just so you know that. You know what I mean?
All right, cool. And I can even fly out to New York so we can do it in person.
100%. I'd love to see you. I'd love to be down in South Jersey next time when you guys are working out. So give my best to your pops, and best of luck this weekend. Stay healthy. We'll talk to you soon, champ.
Thank you so much. And to everybody, tune in August 13th. It'll be live on ESPN. I mean, it's for free. You don't want to miss this. Come on. It's the take back. It's a takeover. You going to see me come back, or you going to see me lose again? What we got?
Whoa, what happened? Whoa, what? The Teofimo Lopez doesn't even admit that he lost last time. And now you're saying that you might see me lose again. What the fuck is that about? You're going crazy.
I gotta reel it in. I gotta reel it in. Come on,
everybody
now.
Else, you're talking that shit with me. You're down to earth.
You catching my bait right now. It's for them to catch. Come on now.
Damn it, you got me. All right, everybody tune in. Teo, best of luck. I'll talk to you soon.
Blessings. Thank you,
See you,
Lord.
baby.
Let's go.
All righty, bud. I'll have it out this week. All right, bud? Be healthy,
Yeah,
okay?
absolutely. Feeling great, man. Honestly, 95%. It's just going up now.
I saw you in some of the clips. You doing those chin-ups to the dip type things?
Yeah, muscle
Right?
ups.
Yeah, how's the chest, though? Chest is good?
Chest is much better. Was able to talk with my pulmonologist, got that sorted out, and went to high altitude places to
Okay.
get that and strengthen the lungs.
You're going to get this guy there early, aren't you, Teo?
Yeah, body shots.
You think so?
Yeah, all
He,
that
sw
stuff.
he swings
All that.
wide. You're going to get inside on him. Just chop him. He's got a couple inches on you, I think, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's like an inch.
All right. Chop him down like a fucking
Yeah.
tree.
Oh,
All
for
right?
sure.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. All right, my brother. Be good.
All right. Take
See you,
care.
baby.